personally love quotes. They always help me express exactly what I'm feeling or my thoughts on a subject. When it comes to anything, I always try and find a quote when I can't express myself because I'm personally not great at it, but one that does exactly that when it comes to this topic, which is hobbies, is the greatest happiness comes from the being vitally interested in something that excites all of your energies by Walter Annenberg. It expresses what I'm trying to say and what I feel towards hobbies and everything that they can do for us, that they can bring to the table for us. My name is Jimena Castañon, and let me provide you with information on how hobbies can benefit you by simply engaging in things that you are already partaking in, and you can gain these benefits by simply taking a different approach to them, whether it be doing them at a different time for a different reason, trying new things, or maybe there was something in your youth that you've always wanted to try but never had the time or the opportunity to. You can go back and try that out, see if it works for you to simply have a different distraction, have something that you can go to when you're not feeling your best. Which brings me to when I wasn't feeling my best at a point in time, I had the opportunity to reach out to my doctor, and they provided me with information about therapy. I joined therapy, and the one thing that stood out from this therapist, other than it was in person and not an online thing, because the previous therapists that I had done were all online and they weren't great because I didn't feel like they were very personal, is she provided the topic of hobbies and how hobbies can serve simply as a way to distract yourself from all of the worries and troubles that one can have in their life. As humans, we go through a lot. We can go through heartbreak, we can go through just stress over work, over school, over everything that we're doing with our lives, even just family things, or you saw a dead puppy on the side of the road, that brings you down. I love artsy projects. I, since very young, have been inspired by arts, by all types of arts, whether it be performing arts or simply visual arts, photography, paintings, dancing, theater, any of that. So I simply took a different approach when coming to them and engaged in those activities when I needed a distraction so that I can get my mind out of all the worries and troubles and bring myself back up. I have personally been involved in hobbies for many, many years, more than half of my life, and I'm 19 years old right now. And I have looked up many YouTube videos, many tutorials, many inspirational pictures for all of those artsy projects that I have been trying to create. I've made, on my ceiling actually, I have about 10 to 15 paintings that I've done throughout maybe 3 years of movies, of a scene of a movie that really inspired me and caught my attention, of just random quotes with clouds around them that I thought were very inspirational, and just love having them and seeing them. And I even have one that says, "Everything is gonna be okay." And I just kind of painted a thumbs up, and it helps me every time I look at it because it's on my ceiling anytime I lay down on the floor because I like to meditate like that. It brings me back to a time where I got through whatever I was going through. Having a hobby can lower your stress, keep you active so that it can bring you better health and provide for you, if you choose to, with additional income. Let's first talk about mental health. Emotional, psychological, and social well-being is very important, and it all falls into mental health. Having a hobby that can distract you from all of the worries that I previously said helps you lower and handle stress and helps you deal with depression. It helps you make healthy choices. It allows you to relate to other people better and interact with other people better, because if your mental health isn't great, most of the time you take it out on other people if you don't have something to take it out on, like, for example, a hobby. And it also gets your mind just out of burnout if you're very stressed. It can also provide you with work-free and responsibility-free time, which would count as eustress, which is a healthy stress that can actually provide you or give you the chance to remain excited and persist in life. Moving into physical health. Physical health is very important, obviously. We need our body to move from place to place. We all want a healthy body, a good-looking body, and having a hobby that keeps you active and interactive can help you with both your physical health and also your social connections. It reduces the risk of diseases as well, and it strengthens your bones and muscles. It also helps you with the ability to do anything, everyday activities. It improves your memory, your multitasking skills. It can lengthen your attention span, and if you engage in physical activities as a hobby, for example, hiking, if you just love hiking and you engage in hiking as a hobby, you're getting that exercise in, but you're also not doing it intentionally because you may just be going because you like a good workout, a good walk, and you also enjoy the view. Also, who doesn't like the opportunity to get some extra cash by doing something that you enjoy and love doing? Additional income can help anyone, whether you're students and you're trying to pay off student loans, whether you're trying to get a new car, that new pair of shoes that you saw the other day at the store, anything that you want, you can use some extra cash for luxuries, or even if it's just extra cash because you're struggling a little bit with bills. In school, they always tell you to join a club or join a sport or something like that because it not only gives you something to look forward to at the end of the day, but it also gives you the opportunity to socialize with people, which brings me to social connections. Social connections are important. You want to have friends, you want to have people that you can talk to, that you can just hang out with and enjoy time with. And by engaging in a hobby that allows you to interact with other people, you improve your social connections. But coming back to additional income and the opportunity for that extra cash, you can turn a hobby, for example, painting, and you can sell those paintings, or sewing, and you can sell the clothes that you're altering, or alter clothes for other people. Maybe embroidery, you make a cool design on the shirts. You can sell those things and make some extra cash, and there's many sites that you can go on that you can sell your things on, and it's very easy. The only thing that you really need to do by yourself is set up the account, and maybe get a printer for the labels and the shipping materials. It also would be very beneficial because it would work around your schedule and you would be your own boss. So it brings you a good opportunity to turn a hobby into a side hustle, which could bring you the potential for a full-time job if you choose to make it into a whole business. You gain extra money for whatever you want, and you can even gain benefits because you are engaging in something that's getting you that extra money, and you provide someone else with cool art or whatever you want to create. Thank you. I am passionate about the benefits that hobbies can bring you, and I love talking and engaging in something that can improve someone's life. So remember, hobbies can lower stress and help with depression, bring you additional income, and can better your health, your physical health.